you invited your exes? Me and you.
We're cool. I told you what's coming.
We just cool, brother. There's no problem.
Come sit down.
Oh, shit.
No, you're not getting the bag. You're not getting. No, stop. You get my bag. No. You get it.
This is horrific. Alright guys, y'all looking at the thumbnail, y'all looking at the title of the video, y'all already know what time it is. It is time to get active. Video for today, compliments of 21 Studios. Top TikTok men keeping women in line. I have not seen this one, so let's get active. Without further ado.
So my husband woke me up in the middle of the night because he was hungry and wanted a snack. And I was so tired, but I was the good little wifey and took my ass to the kitchen.
Damn. It's a hell of a snack.
And I whipped him up a little snack.
What?
A lot of women do not agree with the kind of wife I am, but my grandmother always taught me, with all the temptation in the world, you gotta do what you gotta do to keep your man at home.
Thanks, man.
Pour some juice too? Oh, hell nah.
What?
Hold up. Hold up. You know what's so crazy? Is that modern dudes today look at shit like this and we just get weak in the knees. You know what I'm saying? Cause like what I experienced asking a young lady nowadays, most of these young ladies nowadays, you ask them about cooking and they're just like, cook for who? Like, oh my God, like this is some truly inspirational shit. This is like the basics. Like this young lady's grandma's like, yo, these are the basics, my G. Like, I don't know where the youth is going today, but these are like the basics of like how you inspire a man to do his very goddamn best. Cause he's gonna eat that meal, he's gonna feel love, he's gonna feel taken care of, he's gonna go to sleep, and he's gonna wake up in the morning, he's gonna kill the goddamn day. And then it's a cyclical effect. You know what I'm saying? It's the yin and the yang. You know what I'm saying? Because now he's inspired to be the best man that he could possibly and potentially be. And he won't take that for granted. He won't take that for granted. He's gonna lead that with him into his day. But you know, meals are so important. Shout out to Sister Shahrazad Ali, but she talked about this. The importance of meals, sustenance, what we're putting in our bodies. What we put in our bodies affects our mood, how we sleep, and so much more. Our waistlines, right? Like depression, right? Like it's so much, it's so important. And I think that you can have a partner that has these, now it doesn't mean that the guy doesn't need to have these goddamn skill sets either, but just the idea of, okay, I'm bringing you into my kingdom. I'm bringing it, what value do you have, or can you, and babe, I'm a little bit hungry. Do you, like, oh shit. Listen, if y'all know women that like to do shit like this, you know what I'm saying? I do have an Instagram, slide them in my DMs. You know what I'm saying? I'm just joking. That was a joke. All right, let's keep going. The I don't need no man strong, independent, westernized, modern woman of today is losing their footing in the dating market, similar to real products in a real marketplace, at the point that they lose their value, they lose their utility, they lose their luster, they lose their newness, the demand begins to fall. Women today, westernized women today, are beginning to lose their demand to the Eastern woman, and they hate it. Men that identify as passport bros are leaving the country to go abroad to look for love abroad at a higher value and at a cheaper cost, for lack of a better term. Listen to me, you guys are gonna love this conversation today. Shout out to my brother, Richie Mack from Zoom to Thailand. This brother who's in Thailand right now after having a divorce, found an Eastern, lovely young lady to live life with into the future. And he's thoroughly enjoying it because she doesn't have this materialistic, westernized, modern woman mindset, and he documents it. He recently had a dope conversation that turned heated with a few married couples while in Thailand in reference to the passport bro movement. So you guys already know we must get active. Without further ado.
So I wanted to interview her and ask her what her take was on being an attractive sister out here and what the attention was for her versus how it usually is in the Matrix. I asked KB to bring her over so I could talk to her, and KB brought the whole crew.
It's not that we don't want to support. It's even
Not want to ever do the
Yeah, go ahead.
wash the clothes?
I encourage women, ask the males that you know, especially if they're married. If you have males around you that are married, talk to them. Ask them what they think about your point of views. Ask them whatever questions, because to your point and to Richie's point, unfortunately in the black community, you have a lot of single parent households. And the issue is a lot of women are talking to other women about what a man is or what a man is supposed to do, instead of talking to a man and saying, hey, what do men really want? What are some of your likes and dislikes? We're the customer, the same way you're the customer. Some people are more modern, some people are more traditional. And you have to be able to have that upfront conversation.
Absolutely.
Like my wife and I had a serious conversation. Here's my negotiables and here are my non-negotiables. Now, I don't know if you want to share what one of my non-negotiables were, right? It is not one size fit all.
Yes.
And I feel like that's one of the biggest issues in our community. I feel like men, we do a better job at talking to our female friends and asking questions. Hey, can you give me the female perspective on this? I don't know that enough black women do that.
I don't know. I just that's I don't know. It just seems. First of all, I feel like you're kind of saying the same thing I said. Always have a conversation about expectations before you get into a relationship with somebody.
Absolutely.
Not only that, but you need to check in every 6 months, because those things can also change. So it's not really a black or a white thing. And if I need some more support, because I know a number of black women who have been married.
Before we go any further, I'm gonna call out a couple of quick things within this conversation. These 4 people right here are married. This guy's wife is her. This guy's wife is her. One of the things that this brother said is that it's key for women to actually have conversations with men regarding what men like. Because today, a lot of what men like is defined by women, and it is popularized within our media. There begets a weird feedback look where woman is looking at media, determining what men like or who men are, but was created in a way to pander to that woman. So in reality, it's not how actually men are. It's the image of men that women want. Secondly, look how cool, calm, and collected this brother is trying to break down basic logic to the couch and pay attention to the type of rabid response that we receive from the sister code sitting right over here. Also take note that this brother's wife, when asked a question regarding his non-negotiables, she deferred back to him, as opposed to the non-deferral that we receive from this lovely married young woman right here. Watch the pensiveness or the inability to respond from her husband. And then also pay attention to the lovely Thai woman with the very uncomfortable arm cross throughout the length of this video. Leg out!
So it's not really a black or a white thing. And if I need some more support, because I know a number of black women who have been married and still single parents in their household. We're not saying all men gotta do the dishes and wash the clothes and do everything. That's not what I'm saying, but some women need support in other ways. And it's not just going to work, coming home, laying up, looking at TV and doing it all over again. Sometimes, some women are okay with that, and that's fine. If that is the life that you want to live, if that's your non-negotiable,
Look at the
and if
husband.
you got to go to Thailand to find a girl that's going to do that, more power to you.
Look, watching content like this, you're beginning to understand why so many men are just saying, see ya. I'm not dealing with mouths like this anymore. You wear your aggressiveness like a badge of honor. It's not cool, it's not funny, but see, our media propagates this type of behavior as if it's normal. Relax.
One more thing, don't ever go to bed with a dirty kitchen.
And she clean too? Oh, hell nah. Where they find them at? What? When she expects you to text first, but you drive a Maserati. That's
I
whack
tried
to
to
me.
kiss my brother's best friend, but he rejected me twice.
Oh! She's stressed. Hold frame, gentlemen. Hold frame. Slip. I saw that coming. Good job. Good job. All right? Does that gentleman have 2 ankle monitors? Excuse me? So she does the okay sign to 2 ankle monitors? She loves the pookies. All right, let's keep going.
I matched with this guy on Bumble and like just sent him like a cute little like, hey there, how are you? Whatever. His message back was an audio message, which first bold. But listen.
Hey Trish, happy Friday. How are you today?
That voice is it is a crime against women. I'm immediately pregnant. You know that sound that's like, I'm Gabby and I'm pregnant as fuck. That was me after getting that message. Like, sir, your voice oozes sex. How dare you come at me that way? I mean, thank you. You made my day. The hottest thing I've ever heard. But like,
guys, this is a really important clip right here. Why is that? Well, a lot of times I get detractors on the channel that says, why do you look at so much, female-based content and then react to it or tell a story about it? And this is a prime example why, okay? Because it's one thing for me to say to you guys verbally, I make a video, 10 things to attract women or something like that. And I talk about the vibrato in your voice, right? And lowering it, in order to get to that portion of your diaphragm that would then turn on women. And it's one thing for me to just say that, but then to show an example just like this of watching visibly her viscous inner, I could hear the suppleness and the innards begin to tingle because what she was describing right there. So guys, listen, know what you sound like. Okay, it's very key and it's very important. Like me, for example, I was looking at some preteen videos of myself the other day, and I had a really, really high voice. Okay, and even as my voice began to drop, I worked. It's like building up muscles, like going into the gym. I worked on dropping my voice even lower, and even now it feels normal because I built up the muscle to get down into my diaphragm because. To a degree, I know that having that deep, low vibrato of a voice really turns on women. It works, trust me. This idea of things that you could do to enhance your masculinity to attract women, it's so key. There's a visual aspect of it. There's how you walk, how you dress, the game, the words that actually come out your mouth. There's so many things that you could do to add on to it. And like she's calling out right here with a clear, direct example, the vibrato in your voice is one of them as well. All right, let's keep going. How he's bending. I just saw a trickle of innards roll down her leg.
Karen, also known as a Becky, slide into my DMs. What she said was sweet and simple. She goes, I don't get you. Now I was intrigued by this, so I responded by saying, what? She said, well, you have a lot of followers, but you only have 1 or 2 good videos, and that's it. Well, after a 16-second view of her profile, it didn't take Scooby-Doo to figure out the mystery of what videos of mine she was talking about. You see, this Becky was part of Thought TikTok, also known as ThoughtCock. Every single one of her thumbnails was her in a bikini with her rear end facing the camera. I'm assuming the videos of mine she's talking about are the ones where I went full boy. The tan pants. You know the ones.
Gray
sweatpants. And I said, well, I try to do as much original content as I can, and I think sometimes people appreciate that. She said, well, you'd probably have more followers if, you did the dances and stuff. I'd probably have more followers if I had tits too, but neither of those things are gonna happen.
But what's happening is now a lot of black women are just more willing to be single than deal with some shit that's on their non-negotiable list.
Here's a lesson here, and I'm gonna just cut to the end real quick. Being strong and independent means that you're uncovered.
Uh-oh.
Let me say that again to all you lovely ladies out there listening.
Shout out to Uncle D.
Being strong and independent means that you're uncovered.
Uh-oh.
See, that independent shit will get you, ladies. What this young woman needs is some good family around her. But it seems like she's not ready because she hadn't humbled herself.
Shout out to Dennis Sperling. As I was editing this episode, I was listening to Dennis stream in the background, and what he said lined up with what this episode is about. So to be clear, Dennis is not referring to this lovely lady in our interview. However, I will be cutting part of his stream to give some counterbalance to the topic.
So if I'm gonna choose to be with somebody, either that person is gonna bring me peace or he can get the hell on.
Now, I gotta give her husband credit. He's a way better man than me. I couldn't have just sat there and let my wife talk like I wasn't even
Hell
there and remain cool, calm, and collected like he did. He took it like a champ. Gentlemen, if you want to stay married to a matrix-minded
This is
woman,
how you gotta be.
this is probably your best
Right.
option. Let your woman talk her emotions out and let it go through one
Out
ear
the
and out
other.
the other. Now, do I agree with
Hell
that?
no.
Hell no. I don't know if you guys are paying attention or not, but if you watch the Thai woman, she looks a bit bewildered. I'm not sure if it's because she couldn't understand everything that was being said or if she was
Look at
just
this.
trying to
Look at
process. But this must have been like culture shock to her. Women in Thailand don't usually think like this. The I don't need no man like my grandma did talking points, most Thais think the
Right.
opposite. Their room.
I've been to Thailand before, and what Richie Mack is saying is absolutely true. When I left, I didn't want to leave. In fact, we extended our trip a couple of extra days just because of the amount of fun that we were having. And another thing, this woman here said that women are now choosing to be single, and I think that's so far from the truth. Men are choosing who to be in a relationship with while women are choosing who to have sex with. These women are not choosing to be single. Their issue is that the men that they want don't want them for long-term relationship. That's why we call them cat shepherds. That's why we call them dog shepherds. Because they've either aged themselves out or behaviored themselves out of the dating market. These women do not want to be single. It is their biological imperative to be protected, to be safe, to be covered, so they can be their most feminine that they can be. Because without protection, then you're protecting yourself. You're in your masculine. Well, let's go on and see more of what this argumentative young lady has to say.
Now that you guys have the choice, look how it's working out for you
Yeah,
guys.
but that's okay. This is what I understand.
No, I'm not trying to be disrespectful.
It's not, no, what you have to understand is that we're not mad. I think that is the misconception, is that we're mad at y'all because y'all not with us. I think that is the big disconnect here.
You said we're mad at you guys because you're not with...
I think you guys think that we're mad at y'all because y'all ain't marry us. And we not. That's my point. We don't.
Look at her husband.
Do you really feel that way?
Yes, we're not. Listen, all we say is leave us out of it. If you gotta go off and find your happiness somewhere else, go find it. Leave me alone though, right? You don't gotta make a series about why
So angry.
American women are
So
horrible
bitter.
and why American women are there and why black women are there. Like, just go off and do your damn thing, and then we don't have no reason to respond. Like, there's nothing to respond to. Go live your life. We're not mad. Just go do your thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't really care about where you go and who you being with if you just don't fish on us. It's not gonna be like Thai women because our history is different.
Right, but what's the TikTok videos all about then? If you're saying they don't care
The
on a
TikTok
regular
videos
basis.
are saying, look at your little dusty ass. Nobody wanted you anyway, okay? Yes, you over there getting that woman because you can give her $200 a month and she's gonna be happy and taken care of. Yes.
All right, this is another thing I'm talking about. You're sitting in someone else's country with someone else in the living room sitting right next to you. Not even taking into consideration you could be insulting them.
Bad
like
behavior.
I said earlier, this conversation got heated and I don't think she meant to insult her. However, this is the matrix thinking
Absolutely.
I'm talking about, that men are trying to get away
Facts.
from.
And beyond that, don't be married to someone with a mouth like this and try to speak the opposite to things that she's saying, because then she'll take that mouth and use it on you. Her behavior and her attitude is why I take a look at the marriage system today and understanding that men lose their leverage at the point of marriage. And once you lose your leverage, the behemoth may then come out. I can only be so sorry for this man because he chose her, but now this is the rest of his life. This is what he's relegated to. How quick and easy her arguments disassemble into sign language, shame, insults, guilt, and the need to be right. She will never let these points go, and this terrifies the young, successful modern man today. Let go! She really expected her to accept her side, dude. What?
Happy birthday.
Excuse me?
Happy birthday. Why you invited your exes? Me and you.
Cool. I told you it was coming.
We just cool, brother. It's no problem.
Come sit down.
Oh, shit.
Happy birthday. No, I'm good.
Hold up before this continues. Hold up. What's up?
Why you invited your ex?
Is she telling him to move over? I'm assuming that this guy right here is the boyfriend, and then the one in the green shirt, who just gave her a hug and I believe a kiss, is trying to sit next to the boyfriend, and she's telling him to move over as the birthday song is going. No, say it ain't so, modern woman.
I told you what's coming.
We just cool, brother. It's no problem.
Come
Oh, what?
Wait, are you jealous?
Yeah.
So he's sitting next to her?
Happy birthday. No, I'm good.
No, you're not taking the bag. Look at no, Daniel, stop.
You'll get the bag.
No, you're not getting the bag. You're not getting. No, stop, Daniel. No, you get it.
This is horrific.
We're just friends. Daniel, stop. You really gonna take the bag? Yes. Daniel, stop.
We're just friends, brother. We're just friends. We're just friends, man.
I don't give a fuck. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is this real? Look. Yo, to sum up the way. Look. Yo. This is like shout out to South Park. Screw you guys. I'm going home. I would do the same shit. How dare you? How dare you invite someone who has pillaged your insides previously to your birthday dinner now? We're just friends. We're just bullshit. Ain't no such thing. You're not just friends. You know why? Because friends don't go inside you. That's where the friendship ends. Okay? That's when it ends. Especially in a relationship right now. If I communicate to you that I am not comfortable with that, you should respect that. So crazy. He had the Dior sitting out on the table. You know what I'm saying? I feel you, my brother. I feel you. This is what you call the ultimate shit testing. He passed with flying colors, right? He didn't get mad at the guy. The guy's just playing his role. But you got to get mad at who you need to hold responsible in that situation. And that's allowing, she was doing like, scoot over, scoot. The nerve. All right, let's keep going.
Your little $2,000 a month is doing something in Thailand, whereas in the States, we broke, nigga. I got to go to work. That ain't enough, okay? That's what I'm talking about. You can go over there and be King Kong, but don't act like you some prize and you are over there, and that is fine.
My brother is over there. Just contemplating his entire life choices. Oh, God. What did I do? My mama told me about her. I should have listened to mama. Mama told me she was crazy as hell. What are we doing? We're on vacation. We're on vacation and we're in a stranger's house. He invited us to come in here. The plant behind me smells so good. The food smells so good that his Eastern wife made for all of us before we got up in here. And my wife is in here with her belly out, embarrassing herself and me to boot. And now we're on camera. Damn it. Why does she not hold my manhood whole and with value? Why can't she defer to me like the other woman to the left of her? Why can't she do that? Oh, I got roped in. They lied to me. They told me, graduate high school. Graduate college, get a nice job, meet a nice girl, get a home, get married, white picket fence, and I was gonna be happy. But Lifetime and Disney didn't tell me about this. No disrespect to the brother, but every man that is watching your body language on that couch knows exactly what's going through your head, my man. Keep holding strong, all right? Because you got way more patience than me, my brother. Here's the thing, though. You go on the other side of the internet, and the women are writing comments like, oh, look at how much he supports his wife. Oh, yeah, she's a little bit passionate, but she's a part of the sister code. Oh, and all this other bullshit. I'll be damned if my lady's up in someone else's house acting this way. But you hold her accountable. She gonna take half your shit. Let's proceed.
Showing a picture of my ex to my boyfriend.
This picture.
Who is this?
My ex.
This is your ex-boyfriend?
Yeah.
We've been dating for so long, and now you show me your ex-boyfriend.
What, are you like jealous or something?
I am concerned, Maria. I'm concerned.
Why are you concerned?
Look at him. I always knew I couldn't trust you around handsome guys. Now I know I can't trust you around ugly guys either, Maria. Look at him.
I tell you what, you say some shit like that's some real strategic shit. She's gonna be like, oh my god, like in her mind, she's gonna drop herself down from whatever she was at least a point. You know what I'm saying? That's some dark arts type shit. You know what I'm saying? But hey, listen, if they go through the nerve of showing you, like, I don't care, like, why are you showing me? All right, make her feel her decision. You know what I'm saying? That's what the gentleman just did. All right, let's keep going.
You'll be on your best behavior. I promised other people that I'd be on my worst behavior.
Girls trip to Miami, never gonna happen. Because a lot of girls would be like, oh, we all
future
have
relations.
Like, why? Bro, if you're on a yacht in Miami, somebody gotta be putting out somehow, some way, and I ain't gonna take the chance if it's my girl. That. So if the girls trip, yeah, you can go on the girls trip. We will break up, and on the Monday or whenever you come back, we will discuss what you did and how your actions were. And if I'm disgusted, we will no longer be together.
Yeah, but so here's the problem with that logic is that this is incumbent on her telling the truth. So it's like, why go through the whole breaking up for you to allow her to go? Right, like, and I think it's the context matters as well, right? Like, yeah, someone's gonna be putting out, but like, what type of girl is she? What type of friends does she have? Because I know for damn sure, right? Like, I can't expect my significant other not to only go on trips with me or solo into the rest of their life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think that is very a good way to live, right? I need my free time. She gonna need her free time as well, right? Like, but what type of girl do you have, right? What type of friends does she have, right? Is she the single girl hanging out with all the married girls? Well, it reduces the risk. It doesn't mean that she ain't gonna go out there and then act like because she's in a new state, whatever bodies that she accumulates out there doesn't matter. But at the same time, right, like I think in my mind of, do I even want to think about shit like that? Like I got too much dope shit going on in my life to think about all of that and have to break up and then get back together and have a discussion with her and then act like whatever she tells me is gonna be the truth. To each his own, though. You know what I'm saying? To each his own.
Future relations, 10-16.
Wait. Hey, babe. Are we getting it on tonight?
Oh. Split it! Yeah! Yeah! When he gives you flowers, you be like, yeah? Why do girls like flowers? Like, I'm convinced women like flowers and shit because marketers told them that they should like it. Like, the same way as that women like diamonds because marketers told you that you should like diamonds. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's why, like, this is the purpose of channels like this is like, is what you think constructed or is it actually you? Why do y'all like shit that grows out the ground? Like, do y'all really like that shit? Do you? Or did someone tell you should? We have a whole society of people that I feel like just can't think for themselves. It's ever since the invention of the TV, ever since the invention of advertisements, right? Like, and people understanding the power of visual as well as auditory marketing, right? It has a profound impact on tribal people. It absolutely does, right? So let's continue. Listen, I wouldn't mind the massage though. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell you guys one thing. That's a face massage is one of the best massages that you can ever have.
But yes, we didn't want you, and there's good reason. You had nothing to offer. You had nothing to offer me. That's why we don't care. We're not mad about that. Go, do your thing.
They just want you to just leave and don't say nothing. But when we tried that and we were quiet, every other female on TikTok had something to say. Passport Bro movement was a quiet movement, wasn't nobody bothering nobody. We wasn't saying nothing to nobody. Getting our passports, finding a country, and going about our business. All the expats, all you retirees, ex-military, pension holders, social security holders. You just got your passport, you found your country, and you just left. We've been doing it for years, since World War II.
Yeah, the thing was is that the whole space didn't really go viral until the haters joined in on the conversations. There were videos being created, but they were doing it in these kind of pockets and groups and online communities. But it really didn't bubble up and become a hashtag passport pros thing until the haters really got a hold of it. Similar to a Howard Stern or even a Kevin Samuels, the hate drove the conversation to virality. Let's keep going.
Out of it, because what you do is you go out and you spit this bullshit to the world, and now the whole world, we as black women, we already at the bottom of the motherfucking totem.
God.
Everybody, we at the very fucking bottom. So the last thing we need is our brothers, whether you at least look at me like your sister or your cousin, it's shitting on me, right? Making other men not want to date me because we're problematic and all these other things, right? So all we saying is just like, shut up, nigga.
They're just saying, don't say it.
Shut your ass up.
Women in the United States say, passport bros, you're talking too much about women in the United States. You're putting us down. But the one thing I noticed that we hadn't done, I noticed this. No one has ever accused the passport bro, expats, no one has ever accused any of us of lying on black women.
Now ain't no nigga don't ever want to marry me because the way y'all talk about it, you know what I'm saying? So that's all we say. Go do you. You know, and we respond to me.
Oh, sorry, I got a horrible taste in my mouth.
We don't start off just...
Yeah, but y'all started this one. Y'all started this passport.
My turn to spoil him. Okay, God, ladies. I'm gonna speak for the conglomerate of men and say that we don't like this shit. He gonna act like he like this shit. Guys, we don't want the same shit that y'all want. We know that y'all like the shit that y'all see in the movies and shit like that. But for the majority of dudes, like if I walk in and I see fucking rose petals everywhere, I'm just gonna be like, what? Why? It doesn't make sense to me. Like if you want to run me a tub with some Epsom salt, like think of masculine ways to treat your dude. Don't do shit based off of what you think that you would want to see. Nah, yo, I don't agree. Nope. The title of this TikTok is men getting women in line, and that to me is not in line. Like, you know, when I see women do that, to me it's like it's a act of desperation, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just I don't agree with it. I don't think women should be doing that. It's my opinion, but let's keep going.
Hey, do you have to drink after work every day?
You scared the fucking dog out of me, first of all. All right, I won't drink. Let's talk about your day. What'd you do at work today?
I don't have a job, you know this.
How about that?
Fuck you, Bill.
Drink
Hi,
your
y'all.
beer.
Let's make some lunch for my husband. Tomorrow's going to get a club sandwich. I'm just starting off with 3 pieces of butter toast. I'm adding lettuce and ham. I'm putting the mayo onto the ham just to prevent any sogginess. I'm adding another piece of toast, some pepper jack cheese, and some Dave's hot pickles.
A double layered sandwich.
I'm also adding another piece of lettuce and some crispy bacon.
Oh.
I'm going to fold that over and cut it diagonally. Some of those pieces of bacon fell out, but that's just because it's super crispy. Oh. But look how pretty that is. I'm wrapping it in some parchment paper.
She's
and
wrapping
putting some
it?
toothpicks in there just to hold everything together.
Oh, hell no.
In his other container, he's going to get some peaches. I
Wow.
have a paper towel on there just to prevent
She's meal
any
prepping
of
for
the
him.
peach juice from leaking onto the trail mix side and making it soggy. In his lunch bag, he's going to get some snacks. I'm just packing some cheese crackers, a Cliff Bar, the H-E-B Doritos, an orange
jealous as hell.
Gatorade, and his overnight oats. Bye, y'all.
Listen, let me tell you something. There were 72 feminists that just rolled in their grave just right now. Just, you're cooking for him?
You pay attention
attention to the passport bros, like they're getting women from like the DR, Colombia, the Philippines, Thailand, like women that can speak very little English, women that don't have education, women that need them, women that need them.
Women are raised to be wise. They learn everything from birth, from their father, from their mother, how to be a wife and how to support your men.
We're culturally trained to be a good wife.
Wow.
Extra Brazil.
When's the last time you guys have heard an American westernized woman talk about that I've been trained to be a wife? You don't hear that. What you do hear is all of their demands from a monetary, materialistic perspective. They don't want walks in the parks. They don't want Starbucks. Shit, they don't even want to go to Cheesecake Factory nowadays. They expect a buyer's fee even to have a conversation with them. And for what? For faulty product. Why would I go to a car lot and buy a car for $50,000 when I can go to a different car lot and buy a better car for half the price? Modern men today are just practicing economics. They're making rational decisions based off of the available product. And they are mad.
No wonder why they're bad, son. No wonder why they're bad. Let's get it.
Yeah, we are taught that this is our job. This is supposed to be our job, or this is supposed to be our duty to please our husbands or to be a good wife. But again, for me, I don't see it as a job.
Lifestyle.
We do these things because we love them.
Love it.
Yeah. And of course, it would make your man happy.
We're talking about this because some Western women do believe that
Look at these cutie pies.
cooking and cleaning is slavery. So what's your
Talk about it.
that?
El Guapo's opinion is that is just an excuse to be lazy.
I don't see myself being slave cooking or cleaning at our house, you know, or being with my husband in the future. It is only slavery when you're forced to do it.
Yeah.
True.
Right? We grew up doing these things in our parents' house. We even love to spoon feed them.
What is your definition of a passport bro? Your personal definition, so I get what you mean.
Well, okay, so the way passport bros have been presented, okay, or at least the understanding of the passport bros that I have, are men who basically go on tourism to find women that are not American. That is their ultimate goal, is to find a non-American woman because American women ain't shit. I mean, that's the second part of it. So that is my understanding. Now, you could be traveling, because some of them do, right? They may be talking to a girl online for 6 months and take that trip to DR finally, or whatever the case may be, right? They're not all moving. A lot of them are really going to try to get their girls and bring them back. A lot of them are not staying wherever it is they are. So, yeah, it's like tourism, basically, you know, to a degree, but, you know, sex come with it, but yeah. And so, again, we don't have an issue with that. It's the fact that niggas get online like, yeah, look what I got. Yeah, y'all women back in the States, yeah.
Look at trying to
this other wild,
infect
weird
this
ass
one.
shit. Like, stop it. You know what I'm saying? Get your girl, that's fine. You got a little baddie, good for you. But like, y'all being real weird and ignorant about it. You know what I'm saying? Not you personally, but.
I want to show you guys some habits I implement into my everyday life to keep my house clean. First is loading the dishwasher at night and unloading it in the morning, and then reloading it after breakfast, and then I can just reload it throughout the day. I always do 1 load of laundry a day as well, and also fold it when it's done.
Wow.
I keep a small basket of these little microfiber cloths behind our mirror so I can wipe down the mirror.
God bless you.
My toddler loves putting her hands on it, and then also to just dust. And after that, I always turn on our air purifier after I dust because it just gets so stuffy. And of course, I always make my bed. If you can do anything, let it be making your bed. It just pulls the whole room together. I also try to vacuum every day because we have a mini Aussie that sheds, so I really do need to try and vacuum every single day. And then last but not least, I always wipe down our bathroom counters just because hairspray and dry shampoo and stuff can get stuck there.
You know what? You know what's so crazy? I now understand when they say women can make a house a home. You know, but it's because I look at shit like this, not the shit that we've all been exposed to normally. You know what I'm saying? I get it now. I understand. Those that have that kind of ideology, I absolutely get it. Because all of that shit, I never do. I never make my bed or nothing like that. I never do that shit. Dust? What? Like, when? You know, like once a quarter or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Or if like I know a bunch of people are going to come over, I'll quickly like throw some shit somewhere and throw some shit in a closet. You know what I'm saying? But like I don't go in depth like that, but man, like coming home and your house smelling good, there's some food, you know what I'm saying, that's in and around the area. Listen, shout out to the dudes out there that end up finding these young ladies with these mindsets.
So my wife is probably the best wife in the world. She is so extra. Take a look at what she did for my birthday.
Avocado and orange salad.
Damn.
Beef tartare and liver mousse. Lobster bisque. Rack of lamb with potatoes and carrots. Octopus and squid ink risotto. Last entree, beef Wellington.
Holy moly.
Chocolate mousse.
She's a chef.
Mini pavlova cake.
Nah, yo. Mm-mm.
Because my husband plays in the NFL, people...
Yo, I'd be at least 30 more pounds of solid muscle on my body if I have had a young lady that was a chef. I swear to God. Just pure muscle, just muscles coming out of every goddamn portion of my body.
Love to call me things like gold digger or trophy wife or my personal favorite, jersey chaser.
I missed. Because my husband plays in the NFL, people love to call me things like
gold digger or trophy wife or my personal favorite, jersey chaser. The thing is, my husband and I met when we were 15 and started dating when we were 17.
She held him down.
So I had the absolute privilege of witnessing this and this evolve into this and this. Okay, so please stop calling me a gold digger and call me for what I am, a psychic.
Shout out to all of the ladies that were featured in this channel that came from a positive perspective. And then shout out to the dudes for, having the wherewithal to act in a way to grab women like that. And I think it's, it's awesome to be able to see.
The quote unquote passport bro.
So that's your definition of a passport bro, basically.
Yes, that's what we perceive passport. That's what they have presented themselves to be.
It all goes back to traditional roles. It ain't about how much money you got and all that stuff. We don't care about that. We don't care if you work at McDonald's. If we're attracted to you,
she's so
and
happy.
You take care of us. Because men innately, I don't know if it's right or wrong, we look for somebody like a mother. We look for somebody that's going to cook, that's going to take care of us, going to clean.
Yeah, but y'all want me to mother you and fuck you, and that's sick, okay? Like, that's sick. Like, y'all got to pick one. Like, I can't be your mama and your freak. Like, y'all want too much from a woman sometimes. Let's be real. Like, that's crazy.
I have permission to post this, right? I just want to make sure I can.
Yeah.
And I bet you any amount of money, if you were to ask her regarding this conversation, she would never admit to being disrespectful. She would never admit to talking over or being the loud mouth in the group. And I bet you if I had the opportunity to ask her questions regarding how she thought that this interview went, I guarantee you she'd take no accountability for her complete lack and utter disregard of anybody else's points within the room, that she was being disrespectful in a stranger's house, that nothing that she did should be perceived as a negative or perceived as a fundamental reason why dudes are to all of the beautiful, feminine, inspirational women that watch content on this sector of the internet, look at behaviors like her with complete and utter disgust. If you want a masculine man that is a provider, a protector, her behavior to us is like smelling a skunk. You want to go far away from it. You want nothing to do with it because you know that her mouth knows nothing of peace, knows nothing of respect, and at any given moment will choose to cut you down with her words or nag you into submission. Questions, comments, concerns. Y'all already know what to do. Mediocre tutorials and reviews at gmail.com. Shout out again to Richie Mack, Zoom to Thailand. Link to his channel in the description box down below. Guys, I've cut up this video probably a lot, so go over there, see the entirety of the video, because the entire video is absolutely fantastic. I think he's one of the best editors within this side of the internet. So go up there, send him some love, tell him MTR sent you. And last but not least, I know I have a wide age range and demographic on my channel, and I don't care if you were 18 years old or if you were 48 years old. If you haven't been abroad yet, what are you doing? I know that you're busy within your life, building within your purpose, building your utility within life, establishing financial foundation, but the investment to go somewhere else than where you are from is so fundamental to your growth and development as a man. Why? Because a man, you need perspective. And if you only have your own perspective from the city or the block that you grew up on, then you are blind to the full scope of the world around you. There is nothing more humbling than sitting your ass down in a random park bench in Prague and looking around at all of these people around that have no idea that you exist, don't care about your problems, and it makes you feel as though the issues or the problems or the perspectives that you have are this damn big. But you over here in America getting road rage in the middle of the traffic. For what? Do everything that you can in 2024 to see something new, to go abroad. Save up for this trip to Thailand. Trust me, because traveling will change your perspective. And as a man, it's necessary. Until next time, YouTube. Peace!